It didn't record it because I really believe I was on mute that whole time. I didn't even know it had a mute. Okay, this is so funny. Okay, so I am about to go into the store real quick and then I'm headed to the gym. But I was thinking this morning, and I actually feel like talking. I don't like talking a lot, but sometimes I feel like talking. So let's have a conversation. I'm Ronnie West, by the way, who's a corporate employee, now full-time entrepreneur, business builder, philanthropist, etc., 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 etc. I'm a grandma, mother, etc. I don't like titles, so I don't know what to tell you, but I am. I don't care about titles. I think what you do changes who you are evolves. Okay? But we're having a conversation about community today and mindsets. So if you're interested in that topic, let's have this conversation. So I got asked by one of my mentees to write down all the places I have visited or traveled to. Now, usually I'm traveling for work. I have traveled for vacation too, but mostly my jobs have dictated where I have traveled to, okay, and what I'm doing to earn money, right, to live. And so I wrote the list this weekend, and I know I forgot a lot of places, but I'm over 50, okay? Over 50 cities, countries, municipalities, I'm talking about all together visited, okay? Providence, whatever you call it, whatever country you're in, depends on what it's called, okay? Providers, all those things. So, but what I have really came to the understanding of is every city, municipality, country really has a different energy to it, or vibe, or community, or people in it, etc. And so, my family just made it. Okay. So it's holiday week, by the way. If y'all celebrate the 4th, happy 4th, etc., etc., etc. If you don't, rest, enjoy, etc. So, anyway, I have noticed that the mindset of people is probably the most important quality right now to have in a community. And when I say that, I'm talking about how are people treating strangers, how they treat each other with the normal day-to-day activities. With when you go into a store, when you're going to get gas, when you're maybe going to the gym, when you get off of maybe you're in a plane, whatever you may be doing and you look like you need help. Is somebody generally trying to help you, or are they looking at you like, what is they doing? Are they recording? Or are they calling up? Like, are they, what is the reaction of people? And I have seen and experienced so much in life. I'm in my mid-40s, closer to 50. Yay! Somehow. I'm so happy to be almost 50. I just don't know. Life be lifing. I think it's a blessing to get older. And for me to be still alive and have a good heart is absolutely amazing, okay? So I thank God for that daily. All the things I have experienced. For me to still be that person is just, hey. Because I know how the world can turn people. I've seen its witnesses, and I just be blessed that I did not change like that. Definitely have boundaries, though. I definitely have boundaries. Don't get it twisted. But for the most part, I really care about people. I want people to be good. Hence this conversation today. And I'm always aware of my surroundings, so sorry. So anyway, I believe a community, how they treat their women, elderly, and children is very critical. I visited a place, and I visited this place because I've been hearing so many great things about it. I mean, people just like, you come here, they're gonna help you. A lot of elderly people are moving there. A lot of folks are moving there that are single parents, whether they're men or women, families. Just elderly, when an elderly person moves and they're like, it's a good cost of living, I know I can get good quality health care, I'm gonna live in a neighborhood that has everything I can do, that's walkability. I'm like, okay, that's huge. I'm like, okay, let me see if this is real. Okay, maybe they're just saying it on the internet. Maybe they got AI. We don't know what's real or not on the internet anymore. Okay, I question everything at this point, unless I know you in real life. I'm not trusting it. So it's like, okay, well, let me go see. So I went, and this is an experience because I went to go check out the community, right? And I'm like doing normal stuff. I went to the doctor. I went to get my nails done. I went and got my feet done. So the experience when I went to go get my feet done, I was paying attention to how they were treating the people that the customers. First of all, the freaking service was top tier. Okay, we're not talking about you got a bunch of money, you a celebrity, you well known. I'm saying this is how they treating their everyday people. Okay, strangers, top tier service. I'm not in an expensive place. I am in a place that is just top tier service wise for everyday people. So I was already blown away. Okay, so I'm just looking at this, etc. Then I noticed, I think it was a guy. He brought either probably his mother or grandmother in. And when I tell you, the ladies that were servicing the women to get their feet done, when she walked in, it was like maybe 2 or 3 women like came to her, make sure she got comfortable in the seat, that she was good. I think they had 2 people working on her service, and it was so just like gentle, caring. And so I was like, this is like, whoa. And while I'm there too, I'm also noticing that the police officers, the security officers are also, not the police. The police was like policing, okay? They do not play about violence. But the security officers that were there, they were also courtesy officers, meaning like if you walked into the mall, you walked into the store, any store that has a security officer, part of their objective was to also open the door for every person. Not only they're telling you welcome, hello, they're also opening the doors for every person. So the reason why I'm pointing this out is because I want you to understand how that is impacting the mindset of everybody in that community. Okay? That is truly fostering community and you to care about each other. So if you care about, like, just think about this. Hey, JC, how you doing? So think about this. If that is how they are on a normal day, on a good day, on a day where you're just out running errands, like I am about to go to the gym, going to the store real quick, head to the gym. This is how they treat people on normal days. Think about when it becomes chaos, when something's happening, when something of strife is occurring. We know the world is changing right now, right? We know the world is shifting. If you don't know, you're under a rock. I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. You know, you sleep. Every single country is experiencing some type of shift right now. So, you know, when you ever think about any great empire changing over, any great changes in the world or history, you read about it. We're experiencing something like that now. So you want to be surrounded by people who just have a mentality that they're going to help their fellow man. But that has to be fostered, right? If you are in a society that's hyper independence, that is based off of constantly separating, constantly putting people against each other, when they go through a major shift, you're going to experience more strife during the change, if that makes sense. Like, you're going to naturally experience more chaos in it because the mentality of the people are truly already separate. And that's what it boils down to. You know, and I think when we think about community and society, we have to start cultivating more community. And I've experienced it in America for sure. Especially when I was younger, we definitely had more community. Not now as much. And sometimes you experience it in pockets here or there or with different people, but not in a general sense. Like, I went to a whole another country, a whole different city, And I went to different neighborhoods, had different experiences throughout there. I mean, this was like large city. And you could just tell their mentality was, we assist and help each other. It was not take, it was not let's separate, let's argue, let's this, that. It was just that. And so that is what, for me, what I'm realizing is important. It probably should be important to everybody. I'm just gonna be real. As we get ready to go through whatever we're gonna experience, okay? And I really believe it comes down to how community treats its women, children, and elderly. Those three groups, right? Because that's going to show you what is going to happen if chaos happens, right? Nobody wants chaos. Nobody wants to see people hurt. Nobody wants to experience that, right? Who wants that to happen to people? But I don't know. I'm noticing it more and more. And it happens in I will say in some cities in America, I could tell the men in the community are different than other communities, for sure. Like in some communities I'll go into, and I can tell the men are very aware. Like they're very much paying attention to, like, okay, is that woman okay? Is that elder woman okay? Is the children okay? You can always tell because they're usually like, even if they're married, even if they got a woman or something, they can tell you need help. They're like, yeah, you okay? You know, their woman's not even bothered because they just know, like, that's just how that community is. And that's just common human decency to me. Honestly, it's not anything else but, like, treat each other like human beings. I don't know how else to say that or whatever. I don't know if we just forgot that we're all human beings trying to survive in the world and we all supposed to really just help each other. I don't know what it is. I don't know what didn't happen, but it's good to see that in communities. I just wanted to say that real quick. I gotta get my day started. So I just wanted to say that. And I'll be back on, of course, to start doing more videos because we're going to talk about side hustles, right? So if you guys want to know, like, what I'll be coming back on YouTube to do, we'll be discovering some side hustles because I know a lot of people are going through changes in jobs, shifts. Artificial intelligence is getting unleashed into the communities, right? I've been talking about this for 4 or 5 years now. I told y'all it was coming. Now we there. So we're going to talk about ways that you can supplement your income, okay, that truly work. I am working through 2 of them right now. I'm going to let y'all know if I make any money from it. We're going to talk about it in real time. It ain't going to be no cute. I ain't doing no makeup. It's going to be when I can come and do it. I be busy, y'all. And I believe in sleep and being real scheduled. So it ain't going to be all no edited. It's going to be just what you going to get, okay? So I can get the information out to the people. So that's what we're gonna talk about in the video. But the first video I'm gonna try to do it today. I'm not gonna promise you. It's gonna be about employee versus entrepreneur versus business owner, the perks and benefits of each, and the non-perks and benefits of each. So everybody can really get prepared and see what lane they should be in or what they may decide to do. Because it's really based off of who you are, what you may be good at. Okay, that was just my thoughts for this morning. I wanted to get that video out because I believe that getting back to community is going to be critical for what's to come. So I'll talk to you guys later. Everybody be blessed.